Friday the 13th is coming back, boys.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
So yeah, I don't know what to say. Faster than I thought, but hey, that's the power of the internet. Now, I don't really talk about hate towards myself because it's the internet and it's the internet, you know. You just have to, if you're a content creator, you have to deal with it. Boy, let me tell you something. I don't get the hate.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Like, I really love Friday the 13th. I was there. I even met the head guys at PAX East, you know, like Wes and them. Even Randy, who's working on Killer Clowns, Ron, all of those guys. I even met Tom Savini and everybody. We all got to hang out at PAX East. So I've been there for Friday the 13th in the beginning of games. So if you're seeing my videos for the first time for Friday the 13th, I have a whole playlist of Friday the 13th. But you know what pushed me away from Friday the 13th was the hackers and cheaters. I really do love the game, and it sucks that I came in late for this modding because, you know, I got to play a couple games here and there with the complete edition, and I think it's fantastic for what the modders and the people behind the community have done for this game.
Big mad props.
But let's talk about the cease and desist that Horror Inc. came out and said F you to the community. So if you don't know what a cease and desist is, it's basically a huge warning. You know, from me gathering a lot of information, watching a lot of different people's videos and getting different opinions on people in a Discord, I have noticed a very young audience. Like, everybody that seems that was behind us are probably in their mid-20s to early 20s, which has nothing to do with anything, but I'm just saying that the people behind this, the modders and the community, it's a young audience. Do you not see what I'm saying? Is that, you know, Friday the 13th came from the like early 80s, and the fact that it's doing this in a younger audience and you punish the younger audience for making a fun game that was not making any profits makes you come out like an asshole in a way.
You're an asshole.
So I don't get why it's a big issue. You have fan-made movies, you have fan-made art, nobody make a big huss, but just because it was getting so much publicity from everywhere,
it was bound to happen.
and then you get like dumbass comments like this that just make me just laugh.
You got to be a stupid motherfucker.
My argument is that if you're not making any profit, what's the point on suing somebody for something? All it did was to bring people happiness. And again, the license belongs to Victor. And I'm not sure if Victor and Sean are talking anymore, but, and this is just me shooting right here, said that they're damaging the character, which, what? If anything, they were bringing it back to life.
They're just being haters.
The only thing I can see that's logical is that they're probably going to be working with DBD. That's been a known rumor for so many years now. And we all do agree eventually Jason will make his appearance in DBD. A heads up, if you guys didn't know, there is another game that Friday the 13th are working on. I think it's going to be by Victor Miller, who owns the rights now to Friday the 13th. But here's the catcher. From what we heard, it's going to be a single player, and it's going to be something like The Quarry, which,
Who's this for?
I don't know. I always thought Ghostface would be the benefit out of that type of style, but people want a multiplayer action type for Friday the 13th. It sucks because, again, I was getting into this modded community. Like, I even joined all the Discords. I even got to talk to one of the head guys who covered this stuff, and everybody seemed pretty cool. But now everybody's on the edge and everybody's pissed. So I kind of get why there is like shitters in my YouTube comments, because they're just upset, which I don't blame them. But the real villain here is Horror Inc.
He has a point.
Let's all be honest. Like, they're the ones that are just crushing people's dreams. There is some slight good news out of this. Not really. I know it sounds weird saying that, but the people behind, you know, the Resurrected, they are going to be making their own game. But if you look at the reactions, people are just upset. Like, this is the internet now. Like, nowadays, if you're thinking about being a content creator, everybody's going to hate you. Why? Because fuck you. That's why.
And sometimes I get angry. So suck a dick.
So it kind of sucks that these guys are getting kind of like, everybody's like throwing the finger at them now. Like, oh, I don't want to play that shit. I want to play Friday the 13th. If these guys want to come out and email me and say, I want you to try our game, I am down to try it. Because again, if it's asymmetrical, I'm all for it. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think this was a huge FU to the community? Or do you feel that it was the right move because it's not owned by them? But again, my whole point is, if you're not making any money out of it, I don't see no harm in it.
It's nice to have nice things, George.
You know, we talk about harming, right? And there is one thing that harms asymmetrical games. It's looping and broken areas. I talk about that in my Killer Clowns videos, which you should check out. It gives some great insights of what you can do to avoid those situations once the game does drop. Thank you guys again for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to drop a thumbs up. Check out the video at the end. And my name is Jay, and thanks for being you.